All right, we're going to go ahead and cover accelerator pedal positions for the input, process, output of this chapter. And I want to go ahead and look at the APP sensor on this vehicle. This is a 2005 Acura TL, and a typical APP looks like this. So you're going to have your variable resistor strip, and the wiper is going to go back and it's going to provide power and ground. Like I said, the wiper is going to go across the variable resistor, and then voltage is going to go back to the PCM, and that's how it's going to be able to tell where in the throttle you are. And there's going to be two of them built in. That way there is a checksum on that. And one is usually going to go from 0 to 5 volts. The other one is going to go from 5 to 0 volts. In the Acura TL case we have here, one is from 0 or a half a volt to 5 volts. And then one is from 0 to 2.5 volts. And so we're going to look at that. Let me show you how I have that set up. All right, what we've done is we've gone ahead and connected the picoscope to the APP. Now on this car has a cable at the accelerator pedal. You can see that cable comes out and goes back there, and then it goes over to the accelerator pedal position sensor, the APP sensor. So I went ahead and plugged in right there to my two wires. That would be my red and yellow and red and blue. And that should give me my accelerator pedal position voltage. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is, because our friends at Autoenginuity went ahead and sent us a scan tool that we could use for class, I've gone ahead and hooked up the scan tool, and I'm going to show you that. And what I want to show you is in the background, I have Pico running, and then I have the Autoenginuity right over it. This one here is going to be my 0 to 5 volts. Pedal position sensor B is going to be my 0 to 2.5 volts, and this is going to be my accelerator pedal position percentage that the PCM is going to calculate that it is using. Now, I want to show you the live input. So this is the input of what the car is actually, what the electricity is doing, what is being inputted back to the PCM. And I want to show you that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go play with the pedal as we look at the numbers on the screen. All right, looking at the video of the APP, accelerator pedal position sensor voltage that we were looking at on the Pico, you'll notice that there is a nice smooth curve. There is no dips in the sensor voltage. There is no erratic behavior in the sensor voltage. Notice that the top one's channel A, right, that goes to almost 5 volts. And you'll notice that it's right around a half a volt whenever it's at its resting position. This one is, the bottom one is about 1/4 volt, and it goes to about 2.5 volts. So they are different sensors built into one unit. Here we're checking the voltage, making sure that they are nice and smooth as I accelerate the pedal. You'll notice here that the voltage comes up. It's nice and smooth. Both of them go all the way to the top. There is no dips. There is no sudden losses. You would see a drop down spike and then come back up, okay, on either sensors. Notice they go to the top voltage they're supposed to. They level out. You see the percentage here at 100% 2.25 volts. On this one, it's 2.5 volts. So APP explained. This is a good way to be able to go ahead and look for diagnostics if you think you have a bad APP. and it's not functioning correctly. You can put a LabScope on it and you'd be able to see this, maybe not be able to see it on the scan data because it doesn't report fast enough. Here I did a full sweep all the way from 0 volts all the way up nice and slow to the 5 volts and to the 2¼ volt. And you'll notice that everything is very smooth. There is no glitches. There is no dropouts. So this is a good APP.